If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rome Reviews. It's this classical time where we take a look at the old Rome Total War. A game that is one of the best Total War games, not because it was one of the first, but because of how it can be played. It's still a very good playable game, and even if you go to this day, look at this guy showing his butt. Oh my god, these guys are weird. So apart from the guy showing off his butt, the general's over here somewhere. Oh, there he is. There's the general. Okay. We have some peasants, light infantry, it's normal to have them. And here is some town watch. The town watch, in historical terms, they guarded the towns from any revolts or riots or anything, and they most likely dealt with any sort of trouble. Next is the auxilia. Light infantry, there's some spearmen. They look cool. They're very nice units. It's very nice to play these reviews. It just brings back memories when I watched Prince of Macedon, when this game in the early 2007s, maybe. I don't know what. I was very young when I started watching these type of videos. Next, it's some hastati, the first units that you will get on the base game, that are swordsmen, that are premonition of what the Roman Empire would become. This is the house of Julii, of Julius Caesar. And as you see, these guys kind of remind me of the guys from Spartacus, the Romans that appear on that show. Because they aren't full Romans, they aren't legionaries, they're just like this. Next, it's the Triarii, one of the very cool looking unit. I love them, and their spears and everything. These spearmen know how to fight. They are very cool looking unit, and they are very good, very good. Next, it's some Principes. I believe that's how you say it. Principes. Oh, that's how you tell it. Principes, they are a most elite version of the hastati, but they are not the legionnaires of old. But that's when we get to finally early legionary cohort. The first legionaries that appeared, oh man, these guys looks amazing. These are the first legionaries that appeared, and they look absolutely cool, and they throw javelins at the enemy, which is very, very, very nice. Next, it's the Samnite gladiators. The Samnites were a people that the Romans fought a long time ago, and they faced very gruesome battles on the past. It's really cool to have them right here. Next, it's some legionary cohort from more late on the period, when they upgraded their empire and they were on full potential, and they got this very awesome looking unit. Even for a 2005 game, it's still beautiful to this day, and it can be played really nice. Next, we have some Praetorian cohorts. These guys look amazing with their feathers on the helmets. They look. I remember on an episode of Otsuka, that guy said, "Halt, I am a Roman centurion," but the helmet he did was of a legionnaire cohort. A Praetorian cohort, and not a centurion, because this is a centurion with the thing of feathers to the to the sides horizontally. He had it like this. It looked even more like a Spartan warrior than a Roman soldier, but whatever. Next, it's the urban cohort. A very nice unit. It's very powerful and really nice unit. It's really nice. They are very elite and they can withstand a big bunch of damage. And on to some elites. The Arcani. I am so sad that these aren't on Rome 2. Like, there's a lot of units I wished they brought back on Rome 2, but we would obviously have them as a DLC because, let's face it, Sega hates us and they want more money, and so they split things on DLCs so we can buy them. What a shame. But next, it's some early legionary first cohort. So this is like a unit to inspire. A Roman's first cohort consists of well-armed. Oh, they carry the symbol of Rome, the eagle. Well, not the eagle, but that thing that says Legia, which I do not know because I cannot read Latin. And here we have the legionary first cohort. Now this is on the elite period. As you can see, they are very great looking and they are very strong, which is very nice. Onto missile units, they have a few. They are not very keen on archers, so they have some Roman archers, very standard looking unit of archers. If you put them in a nice position, they'll do some damage. Next, it's the Velites. Excuse me. They are javelin men. It's simple as that. It's very simple. They are javelin men. But next, it's the light auxilia, which is a better version of the Velites, and they are more organized. And also, the archer auxilia looks amazing. It's a really cool looking archer unit, one of my favorite looking archer units in the game. And up next, it's some flaming pigs. Yep, some flaming pigs, incendiary pigs. They will get burned to death, and it's very gruesome, but you can at least have some bacon. And some war dogs, but this is not over. Let's go to the cavalry. Continuing the review, we have the Equites. Thanks, advisor. And they are the first cavalry unit that you will have available, and they're good for running over the troops that are routing. And it's a very basic cavalry unit. But up next, it's the Roman cavalry. Yeah, it's an updated version of these. Only they just changed the horses and the shields are different, and they have a bit more armor, or chainmail, I should say. Which is kind of cool, it's very cool. But next, we have the legionary cavalry. They are legionary cavalry. They are a better unit and look amazing, very nice. I would fear fighting these guys. If these guys were coming at me, I would just run away. So for the first generals, you will get the Roman general, which is basically the Roman cavalry, only more elite for some reason. And here we have the Praetorian cavalry. It's a better version of the legionary cavalry. It's much better, and it has some nice chest plates, which is kind of nice. And they have they have the Roman armor general they have Praetorian guards mounted, and it's very nice looking unit. Next, we have some skirmishing units, the cavalry auxilia. So they are javelin men mounted, and they are very nice to slow the numbers and make them reduce their numbers. So we also have a ballista, which is normal in ancient times, a ballista. We have some scorpions. We have repeating ballistas, which is amazing. And the thing I love about Rome Total War is that they don't make the artillery huge, because that never happened in those days. It's just for marketing process. And they also have some onagers and some heavy onagers, a different version. But that was it for today's first episode of the Rome Reviews. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like down below. It would be much appreciated. And as always, have a great time. Peace.